Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. A woman can be attracted to your lifestyle. A woman can be attracted to your lifestyle. And what does that mean? It's something about how you live in life, what you engaged in, that she has an attraction for. Now, of course, she's going to have an attraction to you, but always remember, which I constantly say, women look at the big picture. So they're looking at more than your face. As much as I promote body game, they're looking at more than your body. They looking at your clothes, but they're looking at more. They're looking at your mannerism, but they're looking at how you live, particularly if they're looking for a relationship. And let me be clear about that. Let me be clear, because sometimes people might hear that and they might feel like, yeah, Rom, I told you, yeah, it's all about the money. Ultimately, you're going to pay either way. No. All lifestyles don't necessarily involve a lot of money. Now, living in general, yeah, but not in the sense of you got to pay her or trick or anything or have like the expensive cars and everything, unless that's what she's attracted to. But women are attracted to different things. It depends on the woman. That's why I say stuff like class, her religion, everything plays a part. I'll give you just three examples right now where the money is not so much as important as the lifestyle. And you don't really need money to practice these lifestyles. You know, I remember well over a decade ago, when I was working retail, I was working with this, I ain't gonna lie, she was a sexy ass young lady, but I was married at the time, but she was not, would be considered conventionally attractive, but because she could stand to lose maybe about a good 10 pounds. But men were going crazy over her. That's one thing. I always remember her, because men they were losing their damn mind over her and stuff. But here's the thing. She was a freegan. What's a freegan? There are people who literally dumpster dive. They will actually get food out of a dumpster or whatever. I remember when I was living at my last spot, I remember there was a couple that came up and they had on galoshes and everything, and they literally went in a dumpster, you know? Incidentally, if I ever have any documents that are real important, oh no, trust me, because of that, I tear them up. Like whenever I would like tear up credit cards or something, I cut it up and put them in the trash at separate times. That's how deep it was. But anyway, but this one woman, she was a freakin'. That's not even about money. They will get clothes out of the dumpster. They will get half-eaten food out the dumpsters and everything, you know? And she was attracted to that lifestyle. Where's the money there, you know? You got some people who's actually voluntarily homeless. Seriously, believe it or not, there are some people. And you might have some woman, she sees she's dealing with that homeless guy. They got their nice little tent somewhere, they're good to go. I say 3 examples, that's an extra one I threw in there. Another one is, you got some women out here who are attracted to, they minimalist. Minimalist, you know, so they ain't gonna buy a whole bunch of clothes. Even if they live in somewhere, they ain't gonna have a lot of furniture. And so that woman, she wants somebody who's doing the same. And so somebody else, okay, that's gonna be something extra he's bringing. And then depending on religion. Like I always mention my young friend who, you know, is really into the church. And the guy got to be worshiping his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, to get the time of day with her. Because a fun thing I like to do with her is say, yeah, you're going to marry that Muslim dude. She said, stop playing, Rom, stop playing. You know, but, you know, that's his lifestyle. Now, yes, of course, there's some lifestyles that are rich and it takes some money, but then there's some who don't. You know, it could be certain activities. You know, a woman could be, she want to deal with somebody who's a artist or something. Because she's an artist, she's attracted to that lifestyle, whatever it is. And that's a part of the, you know, you got subcultures. You know, if a woman's like subculture is like a tattoo subculture, like really body art, it's guess who she'll probably have an attraction for? A guy who's similar. You know, I never forget when I was doing a seminar at this expo and they had 2 golfs in the audience. And part of the seminar was people finding that ideal person. And I just looked at them and they laughed. Everybody had a good laugh because it was like they right together. They're just right together. So the thing is, it's more than just how your bone structure or your height or even your body build. You know, it's more than just your style. It's more than just your style or your conversation, or some people call it a mouthpiece. It's how you living as well, particularly in cases when the woman's looking for a relationship. See, contrary to popular belief, all women ain't looking for just a regular hookup. Yeah, you got plenty who are. And if it's just a hookup, you pretty much just gotta be physically attractive to her, or sexy. Whatever she considers sexy or physically attractive. And it probably should. It might even if you live a total opposite, that might be part of a turn on. Because you do get some women, they can get off and dealing with somebody who lives totally different from them. That's their sexual turn on. Somebody who's lived totally different, somebody of a different race. Believe it or not, even though interracial relationships are more normalized now, there's still a fetish thing there. So, you know, if we talking like short term, oh yeah, you just gotta turn them on sexually, look good to them. But if you're talking long term, the women's thinking lifestyle. You know, it could be activities you go into. You know, what if the woman likes plays, likes going to plays and shows and stuff? Okay, and the guy likes going. That's his lifestyle. He goes to plays, he goes to shows. He goes to bistros. He goes to cigar bars. This is what she likes, that lifestyle, you know? In fact, there's been many a guy who probably got a woman just because he practiced a certain lifestyle. Now, understand that, and here's the way to look at it. First of all, don't get into something just because you think it gets women. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get into something because it's what you like to do. And think about it like this as well. Not only because you like to do it, but you want a woman who's into the same things. And see, that's the perfect click. And then when you meet a woman, say you into going to art shows. Okay, you go to an art show, and I mean like high level, like, you know, they got the little finger foods and everything, you know, and y'all just have that nice calm conversation. You know, if I go to one of them, I can't bring car Rom. Car Rom curses like crazy. I had to bring bougie Rom. You haven't quite seen bougie Rom, but I had to bring it. In fact, when I was at a bourgeois event a couple years ago, and there's actually a couple pictures of me and the young lady I went with, well, Silver Fox I went with rather, and still young to me, on IG, deep on IG. You know, when we were there, I noticed the tone of voice and everything was different. But then that was her lifestyle. And she needed to deal with a guy who could deal with it. It was something I could deal with. But, you know, if you look at the women who were at this event, they would have a natural attraction for guys who would go to stuff like that. You know, eat that. Man, that was the best beef dinner I ever had. Damn. That's how good it was. That beef was like, oh my goodness. Shit, that's one of those things I was eating slow just to savor every bite, but that's a lifestyle too. So here's the thing, if you have a certain lifestyle, you definitely want a woman who can go with that lifestyle. So if she is attracted to that particular lifestyle, that gives you one more tool to use. I want y'all to think about that. And plus, just in general, you need somebody who can deal with however way you live in your life any damn way. So anyway, something for y'all to think about. Something for you to think about. You know, always got to put new stuff in here. So anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.